Welcome. Scott here. Here is another Black Clover mobile guide for the updated World Boss event. Before I continue with the guide proper, let me give a quick overview on how the World Boss fight works. You can bring up to 8 characters for the event, with 4 for the first party and the remaining 4 for the second party. Please do note that if your first party got killed off, the fight will end without allowing you to use your second party. It is also important to know getting the high score requires you have a strong roster as well. This is why gear farming is important in the game. If you have just started, just try to do a best effort run and your results will improve as your mages get stronger. If you are not aware of what is the current active rule, throughout the fight, you can press on the gauge meter and it will show what is the current status of the effect. The gauge effect will change every week. I will discuss more on them when I going through the strategy tips. Let me give a quick overview on the boss mechanics. The boss has 2 forms and its type is green. It will start off with the defender form before switching the attacker form in the second phase. Last week, the boss type is blue. The defender version attacks are mainly AoE. Its special ability will grant itself a total defense buff for 2 turns. The attacker version are more single target focused. Its skill 1 can remove barriers, so watch out for that. Its special ability will grant itself increased penetration level 5 and increase all attack level 3 with both buffs lasting for 2 turns. Throughout the fight, whenever your allies attack the boss, they will be inflicted with the static debuff. On the 3rd turn, the character will get inflicted with the enhanced stun. Try to mix non-attacking skills where possible so you don't have the turns wasted due to the stun effect. The static debuffs will reset once the boss takes a turn. For the first wave against the Defender World Boss, I have a debuffer-oriented heavy team. Lotus and Charlotte are my key debuffer while Asta and Noelle supplying the attack. As there is no healing in the party, I am relying on Noelle barrier to keep my party safe. When the gauge meter is 8 to 7, have Charlotte uses her special and Lotus uses skill 2 on their first turn. Asta can abuse his consecutive turn mechanic with special and skill 2 when the boss HP is 80% and above. Try to time the use of Noelle's barrier, since your party should be able to take some damage. When the gauge meter is 6 to 5, using skill 1 will do more damage. So everyone can just unleash their attacks. But beware of accumulating too many static buff, which means you will face the stun penalty sooner. Noelle uses her skill 2 for barrier whenever you get the chance to use it. When the gauge meter is 4 to 3, you just need to attack the boss and the boss will get inflicted 10% increased damage taken debuff. Again, Noelle should uses her skill 2 for barrier once it is active. When the gauge meter is 2 to 1, you will do more damage depending on the number of debuffs that you have inflicted on the boss. This is why Lotus and Charlotte are the key to my strategy. Just pray everyone survives so you can go to wave 2. I might consider swap out some attacking gear with defense gear so my characters have chance for tanking the attack. For the second wave against the world boss, the wave gives more benefits to the damage bonus when your party has more buffs. I have Votlos and Charmy for this. I should probably use Finral instead of Voltos for this wave, as I didn't thought the boss type is green when I have done the run. I will probably bring Season 1 Mimosa instead of Season 2 Charmy as well. When the boss gauge is 8 to 7, have everyone unleash their specials. Charmy uses her skill 2 on her next turn while everyone attack normally. When the boss gauge is 6 to 5, you will do more damage if you do critical damage. For this world boss fight, I have given my Nukeria some critical damage boost gear where you can farm at the green or blue dungeon or use design gear option with Vanessa at the hideout. When the boss gauge is 4 to 3, abuse your skill 2. Despite having a type disadvantage, Julia still work wonderfully for the fight this, since his skill 2 will drain out the boss stamina totally if you have his skill page. Rhea skill 2 hits pretty hard as well. Unfortunately in the video, he dies before he get the chance to abuse the onslaught. When the boss gauge is 2 to 1, you will do more damage with more buffs you have on the units. Julius can self-sustain this. Charmy and Voltos can constantly apply buffs for the party. Just unleash everything that your party has. On units substitution, you can swap out Season 2 Charmy with Season 1 Mimosa. For Voltos, you can replace with Finral or Sally. Sally will enable you to break the score if you have her fully geared. For Rhea, you can replace with a red type attacker like Leopold or Yami. With this, I have come to the end of my guide presentation. Let's proceed with the run showcase.
This is
Ah!